No wine in there, Arthur Morgan.
Shut up. I'll make you wine.
And we're live. Welcome back to part 39 of Free Roam Fridays, where we free roam with Arthur in Chapter 2. Arthur is finishing off Master Hunter 4 with this deer.
Idiot.
No worries, that deer is only sleeping. I'm your friendly neighborhood Superantonio, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would enjoy seeing more of my Red Dead Redemption 2 content. Moving on.
Penny for the blind!
We ran into Blind Man Cassidy, so we better see what he has to say to us today.
Penny for the blind! Penny for the blind! Penny for the blind! Penny for the blind! Help a blind man!
Take this.
Bad news awaits you, sir. Sadly, sooner than you think. But beyond the news, paradise awaits. Paradise.
Okay. I ain't too sure what to make of that.
No bad news for us, as we are never leaving Chapter 2 and Horseshoe Overlook, but thanks anyways. Moving on to Master Hunter 5, kill and skin 3 bears. Note, grizzlies or black bears, the game is not picky. However, grizzlies are more of a challenge, and we don't do things the easy way on this channel. Where's the fun in that? Here is a relatively stable grizzly location, one of Arthur's favorites. There he is. Do you see him? 3-star. Let's put one behind his ear. And here is our exact location. Almost directly east of Valentine. Triangulate between the V of Valentine, the D of Cattail Pond, and the D of Cumberland Falls. The bear was watching this O'Driscoll camp. Let's send a shot over their way and say hello. Arthur will make a quick exit so they don't shoot holes in his 3-star pelt. Some mysterious writing here. I seek and I find. This is a cheat code that will set your Deadeye to level 5. Arthur isn't so interested in cheat codes. Here is our location. If this area looks familiar, this is where Bill set up the dynamite for the train job way back in Chapter 1.
Howdy, y'all.
Let's see if we can get bear number 2. And here's the map. The bear will be in this general location around this chimney. It's a good landmark.
Yeah.
Is there anything in this chimney? No joy. However, Arthur may have collected something previously I do not recall. And neither does Arthur. We just ride around with the Springfield handy and see what happens.
Good girl. Yeah.
There he is. He has a headache, or he will. No worries, that bear is only sleeping. Arthur will take a moment to pose for the Instagram, link in the description if you'd like to follow, in addition to links for the merch store, my second gaming channel, and our Discord. And here is our exact location. 1 star. Don't forget to skin him for the challenge. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Glad to see you again, sir. So, what do you have for me?
And back to the trappers. I do believe we already have a Bear Dakota saddle.
Nothing quite like wearing your best day's work.
And we do now. Also, we have 4 cougar pelts on credit, so we might as well pick up the Cougar McClellan saddle while we are here.
You can start using it now, or I can have it sent to the nearest stable.
Let's move on. We need a 3rd bear, and Arthur knows exactly where to go. Recall early in this series when we just got to camp and Dutch asked us for a pipe, or rather we volunteered to collect a pipe. It's time to pick it up. And here is our location, Vedder's Echo, south of Hanging Dog Ranch.
Yep.
Approach from the rear. Arthur will shoot the cabin just in case there's someone inside. Consider it a passive-aggressive knock-knock. Easy enough if you don't panic. There might be a life lesson here. Also a 3-star. Well done, Arthur. What is in this cabin? The occupant was an artist and poet, however, not much of an outdoorsman as the bear got him. Fancy new typewriter over here, and also Dutch's pipe. And note the knocked over easel here. Looks like EC was setting up to paint when the bear surprised him. Perhaps the grizzly was a patron of the arts and this was all a big misunderstanding. Some supplies. The Black Widow cigarette card. Black Widow is probably my favorite Avenger because, you know, Scarlett Johansson. And some poems, A Day's Walk and Dear Annabelle. Note this engraving in the drawer. You want punishment. And that is a cheat code, friends. This cheat will increase your wanted level. However, we do not do cheats on this channel as a policy. Arthur and John are not cheaters. Also note how the author left his initials in burnt out matchsticks, EC. Outside we have another cigarette card, Flora of America. And do we have time to read these poems? You know we have time to read them. Look at that lovely handwriting. Penmanship, as you know, is a dying art. Also note that this is handwritten, even though EC spent all that money on that fancy new typewriter. Dear Annabella, you told me not to write, yet knew I must. Please read this through. Here I have made a home for both of us, if you but knew. Beneath Mount Shan my little cabin lies, enclosed by trees my work goes well. Here peace and open skies bring health and ease. 'Tis simple life, no crowds, no strife, no cause of restless sleep, no lawlessness because there are no laws, but ours to keep. How are the boys? I miss them every day. Oh, let them come. They'll eat fresh fish and breathe clean air and play and feel the sun. You are afraid to leave all that you know. I understand. Have faith, my Annabella. Love shall grow in fertile land. Interesting. Looks like he was married to Annabelle and they have a couple sons. And he retired to this cabin for, you know, art. A day's walk. I wake on a windowless shore and bathe and watch. The daylight kindles yellow fire above the dam, and soon ignites a swath of eastern pine, until the lake's a pyre of blood-red waters, yellow, gold, then blue. Once more I pack my tent and join the trail. Beside the river heading north, the dew still wet upon the grass, the light still pale. Here Canis latrans hunts Leporidae, Crotalus atrox lurks in long grass, and once I saw the distant amber eye of Ursus horribilis watch me pass. Canis latrans, those are coyote, and Leporidae, that's Latin for rabbit, Crotalus atrox, rattlesnake, and Ursus horribilis, that's the grizzly, the horrible Ursus. I didn't even have to look that up. Just saying. Moving on. And I among them, Homo sapiens, student not master, brother not their lord. Amid these fragrant pines my blood transcends. Myself, an ancient kinship, is restored. Uphill the trees grow bare, seared long ago by some forgotten fire. The trail turns north. Soon I can see old Hagen capped with snow, across a tide of lupines rolling forth. And there I leave the path, stretch out my hands, and wade for home across the valley floor. And yet there's something missing from these lands. Oh come, my Annabella, I implore. He is missing Annabelle, and he's feeling a kinship with nature. He even looked into the grizzly's eye and felt a connection with him. However, I don't think that bear felt a corresponding kinship with humanity, if you know what I mean. We should also learn the poison arrow recipe, and that means more reading. Poisoned arrows. The true outdoorsman must be able to surmount all difficulties, whether saddling a wild horse, trailing a raft, or dispatching wildlife or savages that pose a threat. In some cases, the fitting of an arrow into a man or a large beast will only enrage them further and result in harm to your person. The ancient Greeks and Romans understood this and often coated projectiles with poisons. The frontiersman's requirements. Arrow, feather, oleander plant. How to prepare. 1. Rub oleander plant carefully along the head of an arrow. Attach additional feather. 2. Store in quiver. 3. Carefully track usage. You should never eat game felled by a poisoned arrow. Outdoorsman's tip. Keep your eyes skinned, your powder dry, and your knife sharp. Wise words. Though we have cartridges now, so keeping our powder dry is not as critical. Might as well craft some poison arrows as we are heading back to the trappers and the heart of cougar country. Moving on.
Hey, partner!
Let's drop off this bear pelt.
Welcome back, sir. All right, let's have a look.
Okay then, girl.
Vest, coat, tailor-made.
Now let's go see if we can find a sleepy cougar for Master Hunter 6.
Real good, girl. Real good. Yeah. Easy there, girl. Okay.
Here we go.
Yep. You all right, girl? Easy.
And now is an excellent opportunity to study the cougar for your compendium, if such things are important to you. Note, we have to kill him with the bow, which will knock down a star. Can't be helped. Also note it's kill and skin a cougar with a bow for the challenge.
Welcome back.
Do you think the trapper is tired of us yet? Highly doubtful, as we are pretty much his only customer.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
Okay, my girl.
Let's move on. The next day we went to Saint Denis. Arthur wanted to show you some oleander locations. We will need more poison arrows and also some poison knives.
Hey there, mister. It's okay, girl. Just a scratch. Yeah.
Here is your map.
Okay, girl. Yeah.
These oleander locations are all in the same general area. Very convenient. And the second and your map. Also a great spot for spoonbills.
Yeah.
Finally, the third. Watch out for gators over here. I think they like the shade.
Yep. Yep.
Back in Van Horn looking for cougs. There's usually one at this beach, though the location is not as stable as the one back in WE. However, we did find Bonnie's gentleman friend. If we never read his letter, this event will keep respawning and we can keep raiding his supplies. Also, technically, if we don't read his letter, he's still alive, so Arthur is doing him a favor. Let's move on.
Girl. Ease.
Way up north, looking for cougars as one does, and we found a black bear. We do need one for the trapper. I don't like killing black bears. They seem gentle and are just as afraid of you as your horse is of them. For good reason, it turns out. Arthur feels bad. It's all the trapper's fault. Let's blame the trapper. And back in Saint Denis, Arthur isn't feeling so bad anymore because he can get the cougar cutaway coat now.
Out of the damn way!
Good to see you again.
Asking for a raise yesterday, but the bus pretended
Right,
not
let's
to
see.
come. Come your holy prima.
Quality hide makes the hardiest clothes around. Don't doubt it.
Here it is, arguably the fanciest coat the trapper has on offer.
Wish I never had to take my stall into the city. Just like I wish country folk had any damn money.
Looking good, Arthur. I hope you enjoyed watching this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. Arthur needs to change immediately as it's 75 in Saint Denis. That's 24 degrees Celsius for everybody else. On Fridays, we free roam. I'll see you in part 40. This video is sponsored by viewers like you. Consider joining the channel and becoming a member for deputy badges by your name, custom emoticons in the premiere chats, end credits in every video, and daily members-only community posts featuring my random musings on life, TV and movie reviews, and exclusive photos. I'm Super Antonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
Well, come with me then. You want to head out there? Run with the men?